When it comes to marijuana, Colorado has some of the most relaxed laws in the country. As long as you're at least 21 years old, a person can have up to an ounce of pot in his possession. But it must be consumed in private. But my next guest believes cannabis should be used in a spiritual setting to help people elevate themselves to a higher level. And he's opened the International Church of Cannabis in Denver. Steve Burke joins me now. So, Steve, is cannabis God to you?
So first, let me correct a misconception that you might have stated. None of us worship weed.
Okay.
Much of our congregation, which we call elevationism, elevationists believe that an individual's spiritual journey and search for fulfillment is a personal journey for them that can be heightened and deepened with ritual cannabis use. So we don't worship weed. We believe cannabis is a sacrament that can help you elevate your life and elevate your understanding of yourself.
Got it. So it's a marijuana church, so to speak, so people come to the church for church services. What would they do when they came into the church?
So we hold our services on Friday evenings, and elevationists are allowed to bring their own cannabis into the church. And we don't preach any singular dogma at our church. We're an interfaith church. We have people of all different religious backgrounds and faiths. And basically, we've created a spiritual home for people to use cannabis in their own spiritual journey to help them elevate their lives.
Do you sell marijuana at the church?
The church does not sell marijuana. The church does not sell any bongs or pipes or anything like that. We're really just a spiritual home for adults everywhere who use cannabis as a way to elevate their lives for spiritual purposes. Now, I'm sure you're aware, the cannabis plant has existed for thousands of years. And there are ancient Chinese manuscripts that refer to cannabis being used for spiritual purposes. So we don't claim that we've invented a new religion, and we don't claim that this religion is a replacement to your existing faith. It's more of a supplement to your faith. So you can absolutely be a practicing Christian and an elevationist. You can be a practicing Buddhist and an elevationist.
How many elevationists are members of the church?
So the International Church of Cannabis has about 3,000 members worldwide right now.
Wow.
And about 500 of them live within a few-mile radius of our church in Denver.
That's great. Now, since you are a church, do you guys have any tax-exempt status?
So we are a nonprofit, and we are in the process of becoming an IRS tax-exempt church. And the reason why we're doing it is not for the tax exemption, but more so because we believe, as our First Amendment right to practice our religion, that we should be treated the same way as all other religions. Okay.
Be funny, so the Tea Party gets targeted by the IRS, but the IRS is probably going to let the Elevationist Church of Cannabis slide right through, I can imagine. Have you noticed a difference in Denver since marijuana has been legalized? Or are people happier? Are people more relaxed? Are people eating more? What is your sense of the mood in the city?
I mean, it's really a non-issue. You know, if you look at the statistics, crime's gone down, murder rates have gone down. People who don't use marijuana in their daily lives, their lives have not been affected.
Crime's gone down since they legalized. Is that true?
Indeed, yes.
Wow.
Violent crime's gone down, the murder rate's gone down, the black market for marijuana has significantly been reduced. So we believe that the legalization of marijuana has had a very positive impact on the Denver community.
Okay, well, I'm glad you have found higher meaning in your life. Steve, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.